Well, hey folks, uh, my second game of Stealing the Eye at GenCon 2018. Now this group was larger than it was supposed to be. Somehow the scheduling got messed up with our Stealing the Eye scenarios. This one and my next one, because GenCon saw that it had it listed as 2 to 12 players, designed for 4. Um, and so I had extra players. End up with I think just 5 at my table this time. Maybe some other folks, we managed to get them into another RuneQuest game somewhere else. So these guys came in, same thing, over the fence and into the area. I had to snag one of the not Broken Tower, but well, they use the same characters for Broken Tower as they do for Darkness of Runegate, which are the quick start characters, but the fully fleshed out versions that are pre-gens in RuneQuest Rolling Playing in Glorantha. So one of them was in here, and for the players to get over the fence, and I kind of described the layout. They made this, Chaos made these nice large maps for this scenario, which was nice, and so kind of rough description of things, expecting them to go to the temple, right? But they don't. They go to investigate the guardhouse and the priestess house and the watchtower with the warning bell. Guys, this is not how it's supposed to go. But they go up there, and the thief climbs up the ladder, the watchtower, hooks the rope with her sword and brings in. So they cut the rope to the bell so nobody can ring the bell. Yeah, that's smart. I think they checked. Excuse me, in the guard shack. I think it beats it up to 3 guards rather than the 2 that are there. And so they see the 3 guards sleeping, and they make their stealth rolls and they get away. So they go up the steps to the temple finally, and they get in there and describe the room, the alcoves, the stuff, the various frescoes, the statue, the other altar. And I have to keep prodding the Earth Priestess about this whole Earth spirits that are here. They can help them and do stuff. So I finally got around to doing the worship service to invoke the Earth runes to help them out. One of the players is the shaman from the quick start. He sees the spirits. He does spirit vision or whatever, and sees their spirits, being held captive underneath the temple shrine kind of thing. And so there's a lot of dynamics going on with this play. And so they do the worship service to free the earth spirits. The purpose of the earth spirits is to help lull the statue to sleep. And on a normal success, they keep the statue from waking up until the eye actually leaves its presence, when the thief steps off the statue with the gem. So on a special success, they keep it asleep longer. Critical, it never wakes up kind of thing, something like that, right? Or it wakes up on a special, it wakes up at the same time when he steps off, but it's at a modifier because it's drowsy, that kind of thing. And critical never wakes up. So there's this kind of dynamic going on, and they understand their spirits happening here, but they missed their roll the first time. And I have the Earth Priestess make a roll, and she is positive because that red goddess shrine is in here. That lunar power is depressing everything. So 2 big guys manage to pull it out, and they find a bunch of treasure underneath there. They pull it out of the scenario, and she does her worship thing again. This time she's successful. And Thief has got rope, so they take the rope. These guys are thinking they know that statue's going to come to life. As soon as they take the stone out, they know it's going to come to life. So they use the rope to tie up the two of the arms hold swords, 2 hold flowers, and 2 hold bowls of water. So they use rope to tie the 2 sword arms together. Now they figure that they're not gonna be able to tie it together so they can't use the swords. But and me discussing with them, yeah, this won't be able to attack with one. It won't be able to attack normally with two. Normally it attacks with both every round. But with this modification they did, it can only attack with one. But it's gonna be able to block with the other. That's how I interpreted that. They do the tie-ups. The thief uses the piece of rope they took from the bell tower. That when she gets up there, to tie herself off because it's going to take both hands to do the gem. And so it's all designed to simplify. Just make one roll, and it's up and down and get an eye, and it was all tied together in one roll. So I gave her a bonus for that roll, and of course she's successful. And so she climbs back down, and as she steps off, the thing wakes up, and they have a combat ensues. They don't make quick work of her, but one of the guys has a blessed axe, which after it gets through the armor, all the rest of the damage is doubled. And so, they're able to incapacitate. They got both legs, they take out its abdomen, that kind of thing. So it's down and out. They actually killed it. It went down. It went to 0 hit points. And at that point, they were still definitely afraid of it. So they went ahead and hacked at its head, take it off with the axe. They investigate the 2 rooms, so they don't find anything. They get some of the treasure, the earth treasure that was hidden underneath the red goddess shrine, and then they head out. The thief uses its rune magic invisibility to go invisible and takes off down because they're concerned about guards. And sure enough, well, it's designed for when they come out, when the guards is up, he's going to go to the bathroom, and he either sees them or doesn't. The scenario is written up so that if the players do something to hide right away, that they then miss. The guard then doesn't see them, but we still have time. We need another fight. So the guard comes out, sees them, shouts a warning, runs back into the guardhouse, shouts a warning, runs over to the bell, but the rope's cut. So he goes and pounds on the priestess's door. And so he's out. Next round, 2 other guards come out. The round after that, the priestess comes out. Now, all this time, the guys are coming forward. Now, the light fighter's got a bow, and he can shoot from back there. So he's just shooting from the temple rather than getting involved up. The invisible guy's making some backstabs. They got some rules for, if somebody's invisible and you figure out that somebody's there, there's a modifier and that kind of thing. So they figure out he's there. They do some fighting there. The other guy comes out. During these rounds, the other guys come down. The priestess comes out, and she casts some magic to boost some guys. So there's a pretty decent fight going on, but they got these people up in the middle of the night, like that first light of dawn kind of thing. So they're not really armored up, but they've got some magic. Oh, my broken. Made me think of something happened because of magic. That was my broken tower scenario. Okay, so they do some fighting, and of course they win at the end. Nobody's really seriously damaged. They have the eye. They pull the altar along with them, so there's all kinds of bonus stuff they get for reputation. But that was game 2. A lot more dynamic, a lot more going on. Some really good playing. You have a good game.